Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran and Season 2 of World of Warcraft content is happening. The Season 2 is being marked with the release of the brand new raid, which will offer a Season 2 for PvPers, Season 2 for Mythic Dungeoneers, as well as an item level increase across the board from every aspect of World of Warcraft. In this video, I want to talk about every part of the game, be it world quests, Warfronts, PvP, PvE content that's gonna get an item level hike, how it'll affect your gameplay, and how you guys can take advantage of the system when it comes out Tuesday or Wednesday at reset. This is probably gonna be one of the shorter videos on the channel, so let's just get into it. The short overview for this patch is the fact that item levels are going up everywhere, between 15 to 30 item levels up across the board, but so is the difficulty in majority of the group related content. Blizzard is going to be hiking up the highest potential Titan Forge item level that can be achieved from any bit of content from 395 to 425. The baseline item level for most of the emissary, weapon, and armor rewards is going to scale up to 325 item level. Of course, this is going to be based on the player's item level. As a fresh character, you'll start with fairly low gear, but as you get more gear, better gear, the rewards will grow with the item level in your bags as well as what you're wearing. The world bosses will still retain 355 item level loot. Inside of dungeons, Blizzard is going to be making huge changes to the item level that drops from different difficulties. We're seeing at normal dungeons, the item level is going to be scaled to 340, at heroic 355, and mythic is going to offer 370 item level pieces of gear with brand new Azeroth pieces, as in Azeroth pieces with an extra ring around them. To add on to the increase for the item level, they're also going to be increasing the difficulty of heroic as well as mythic to suit for the item level difference. The same thing happening across the board for any dungeon mythic plus content. You're going to be getting better rewards by about 30 item levels, but also the difficulty of a lot of keys is going to increase by an average of 30% difficulty. So if you're coming into the brand new patch and you're trying to catch up with gear, you're still going to have your progression of dungeons, eventually leading into raids, and the difficulty with the item level is going to be scaled so you're not stomping through the content and it's somewhat challenging. For everybody hoping that you get some overpowered item out of the Mythic Plus chest, you guys are not going to get upgraded rewards until the next week. So this eliminates the ability for someone to get a 325 out of the chest from M Plus as soon as the Tuesday, Wednesday reset happens. For PvPers, we're seeing a 30 item level increase at the end of the game rewards as well as the weekly rewards. The weekly rewards itself is supposed to give you on certain weeks a little bit more customization, like it'll give you options of pants or bracers for one of the weeks where you don't have to choose between a weapon, trinket, or an Azeroth piece. Outside of that, for the rewards, once you have earned the season's mount for Season 2 of Battle for Azeroth, afterwards you'll be rewarded with saddles, which you'll be able to use to buy some of the PvP mounts that you might have missed out from previous expansions. Of course, they'll be doing updates for the Azeroth armor vendors in terms of the cost for Residium. What you need to know is a random 385 token is going to cost 165. A random 400 item level piece is going to cost 675. And a random 415 item level piece is going to cost 1,725 Residium. So if you guys have been saving it up over the last few weeks, you should be able to buy a fairly high item level piece with this new update. While you're hanging out with a Residium vendor, another thing to mention is the Warfront Seals of Fate, or the reroll tokens, are not being removed from your inventory as the new PvP PvE season arrives. So if you have a bunch of them saved up for the brand new raid, you can jump into the raid, jump into some of the bosses, and use those reroll tokens to your heart's content. Hopefully some RNG will net you a fair amount of gear. Of course, with a brand new update, we're getting the raid, Battle for Dalaran, which will have item levels with different intervals at LFR, normal, heroic, and mythic. Finally, we have Warfronts, and Warfronts are seeing a roughly 15 item level increase, mostly for Darkshore. That means when you're killing the world boss, you might be able to see a higher item level piece as of this update. Although there's a bit of a caveat. The Horde on both EU and US servers should be able to have access to the world boss by Tuesday or Wednesday. So of course a lot of you are thinking that I'm just gonna wait until the reset, till the new update comes in, and then I'll kill the world boss. The world boss item level isn't gonna be increased until the next rotation after the Season 2 for PvP/PvE has started. So if you're waiting off to kill the world boss after the update, you're still not gonna be rewarded with any extra potential loot. So feel free to kill him right now if you wish, but just don't spend any reroll tokens on him right now. Overall, it's looking like this update is going to allow everybody who's been out of the loop to catch up for gear. So if you're someone who wanted to come back, maybe check out the new raid, but you weren't quite sure if you were going to have the item level for it, then Blizzard has you covered. There's going to be a plethora of catch-up mechanisms and simply going through all your normal dungeons. Once you have the high enough item level into Heroic and eventually jumping into Mythic to pick up some Azeroth pieces of gear as well as 370 item level pieces, it should give you the item level enough to maybe try to get into a normal battle for Dalaran lore. That is, if you're going by the PvE progression. If you're someone who wants to do PvP, it's perfectly normal to just jump into PvP and start reaping the rewards as long as you have the skill for it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed this detailed update on everything that's happening in World of Warcraft as of Tuesday, Wednesday, brand new season, I guess, update that's coming in for us in the coming week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see all of you in another video.